Alright, and I am back. We are continuing to explore the village in this video as well as the last. I was saying last time that you don't need to have read the series of books to understand this game. That is one, because this game is set in it does not follow the storylines of the books. It only takes place in the same world. And another thing, if this followed the storylines of the books, it would probably be a bad idea to release this outside of Poland, because only the first two books have been translated, as at least to my knowledge at this point, into English. If you do like fantasy books, though, they are well made. I mean, I got my copies for like $5 each, and I had a gift card to Chapters when I got them. Chapters is a bookstore. If you're not from Canada, you might not know. But I mean, they're good books. The copies I have are about 500 pages each, so I mean, I just read them between classes at university. So I mean, they're a good way to kill some time. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling to get through this video, because nothing important goes on or anything really significant to the story in any way whatsoever. I'm just blatantly stealing people's chicken legs, ham sandwiches. Yes, there is an item called the ham sandwich. I don't know, it's just kind of bizarre to see sandwich in an RPG in general. I don't know why, it shouldn't be.
Stop, what are you?
A witcher.
But yeah, this guy
A real
here
militia.
asks if
I'll be
Geralt
going.
is
We need to see you're not ill.
healthy. Geralt
I'm
says he's
immune.
immune,
Don't know about immunity.
and he just kind of lets
We
you
gotta
into
check.
the
How am I?
other section of the
You look
village.
foul, but healthy. Move along.
This section is where the Reverend lives, and he's an important character for this chapter only. You'll see why at the end of the chapter. I'm gonna try to remember not to ruin that surprise now for what happens at the end. But in the daytime, the Reverend is found in front of the church, right there, and at any time that's not mid-afternoon or so, he's in his house, which is right beside the church. This one right here. In this game, it doesn't really matter if you kind of walk into people's houses when they're sleeping. You can still talk to them and get the exact same conversations that you need. So don't feel worried in any way that you can only find this person at this type of day. If you can find them, if you can see them somewhere else, you can talk to them, still get the same conversations. At least for the most part. I believe there are a couple characters that if they are in a certain place or it is a certain time of day, they will only say a certain thing. But yeah, I rested just because it was getting close to nighttime and I didn't want to deal with any monsters just yet. I believe it's... No, not the next video. In a couple videos, I have to do the first task for the Reverend. And it's actually fairly difficult because I'm doing 2 or 3 quests at the exact same time. And one of those quests is an escort mission. And it is a pain because, again, like any escort mission, the person that you're protecting is fairly weak. And they can die. And if they die, you fail the quest. I mean, this character is not important whatsoever. I just decided to keep her alive, and you will find out later. Oh, I did forget to mention, if anybody was actually interested in the series of books about The Witcher and the world, well, the books do star Geralt, the main character of this game, as well. So, and the titles of the 2 books that are out that I know of as of 2009 in English are The Last Wish and The Blood of Elves. right there you saw that I could have bribed the old lady to tell me a story of a monster. But the thing is, I already have the book that explains the information about the monster that she will tell me about, as I've already made that mistake before while recording, but I did edit it out, and I lost about $30 on it. If anyone is really interested in this guide, I have no guarantees of any sort of consistency whatsoever in the updating of this guide, as I am in my first year of university, and I mean stuff like that, just like the amount of work that you can get in university is pretty erratic in terms of the amount. So I will finish this guide eventually. At least I really hope I will. I at least hope to finish it before the sequel comes out. Well, there's no release date for it yet, but the company does admit that a video got leaked of the sequel. If anyone is even interested, for whatever reason, I just have a feeling that nobody's going to really watch these. Yeah, right there I find a book, and what is this? Bennett. I didn't see. But either way, you can find books in people's houses and that, and well, if anyone remembers G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. And oddly enough, it actually applies to this game, because if you want certain items, you need to know about certain monsters.
Greetings, traveller.
First kind words I've heard around here.
I like travellers. One showered me with flowers. Last I got tulips, my beloved called me the most beautiful. You find me fetching?
Let's find someplace more befitting your beauty.